Welcome to PeePaw Banjo. It is Tuesday on this great day of, well, practice, which is never fun. I hate the practicing side of it. It's boring, but if you're going to get better at any instrument, it's practice time. So today, I want to teach you a little bit of my practicing all week. Remember, at the end of the week, I'm going to be doing dually. That's my goal. So my goal is... That's what I'm going for. I'm going to be playing the old song Dooley from the Andy Griffith Show, the Dillards, which were the darlings on the Andy Griffith Show. But today I'm going to practice what I've been terrible at, which is the two-finger up-picking. So one of the famous things of the Dillards is something called the Dillard Roll. And again, I'm only using two fingers. It's been really hard for me because I'm used to this. So I'm used to all of my fingers working, playing on acoustic guitar or a classical guitar. But this is totally different. So my middle fingers are wanting to play along with me. And so I'm really having to focus. So maybe for you that's starting out, it won't be that big of a deal, especially if you're new to it, because I've got a lot of habits from years of playing that just want to come back. So for me, I'm really having to concentrate. So this is what I talk about, playing versus practicing. The practicing is never that fun, but when you do it over and over and over, well, you get a little better at it and you can speed it up and play along with other people. My goal is I'm writing a song, so I'm working on that in the picking. So I'm working on writing my first banjo tune, and so I need to really get better with the two-finger style picking. The thumb is going to take string 5, string 4, string 3. My index finger is going to take string 1 and string 2. So that's what I'm working on today. Thumb is going to take, and then my finger going to take the bottom two, string 1 and 2, whereas previously I've been playing, my thumb is taking all the strings and I'm frailing with my hand. So my previous 2 weeks of practicing have been thumb. So my previous 2 weeks have been thumb taking all 5 with the frail of the hand. We looked at that. Now I'm going to spend the next 2 weeks working on the same kind of pattern, but up picking. So I've got 2 weeks of up picking to work on that I really need to get better at. So here's what I'm working on this week if you want to join along with me. I'm going to do something called the Dillard Roll. Made famous by the Dillards, and it's like this. First finger on string 1, it's an up pick, then string 2, an up pick, then string 1, an up pick, and then a thumb. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to practice that 15 times perfectly. So this is what I will do. I will do 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 5. I'm just leaving it open. I'm not even playing a chord right now. So 1, 2, 1, 5. And I guess if you're a 3-finger banjo player, you would do middle, index, middle thumb, middle, index, middle thumb. One finger in it, so it's frustrating. So it's index on the first, index on the second, index on the first, 5 with the thumb. 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 1, 5. 15 times I'll do this. Like I said, it's boring. Not much fun to it at all. It's wee hours of the morning. But if I want to get better, well, I just messed up. So I would have to slow down and start over, which I would. 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2. 15 times. And I know it's really boring. I just messed up again trying to talk and play, which is my goal anyway. So that's my first one I'm going to be working on is 1, 2, 1, 5. Then my second pattern is the same Dillard roll, 1, 2, 1, but this time it's going to be a 4. So 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 4, 15 times. You can tell I'm struggling with it. So 1, 2, 1, 4 for 15 times. My goal is get it perfectly. Again, boring, but we're working on practicing, and practice takes discipline. We'll worry about the passion on Friday when we play. Then the same Dillard roll, but 1, 2, 1, 3. 1, 2, 1, 3. 15 times. All right, so I'll do that 15 times. So again, my starting practice every morning will be 15 Dillard rolls standard. 1, 2, 1, 5, 15 times. Then 1, 2, 1, 4, 15 times. Then 1, 2, 1, 3, 15 times. So I'll do that 15 times through perfectly. If I mess up, I just keep repeating until I can go through all 3 strings. 1, 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 3. Then my final practice will be 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 3, alternating. So 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 5, 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 3. So I'll work on that for probably the first 20 minutes of my morning, practicing every morning. Then the final thing is we're going to just add a simple chord and a finger, a hammer-on, to make it a little more interesting. So 1, 2, 1, 5, 1. And then I'm going to come to here, this C note, and I'm going to do a hammer-on. So second string, hammer-on, second string, first fret. So 1, 2, 1, 5. 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, hammer on to that C note right there. That's C. So a hammer on, a pluck, hammer on. So 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, hammer on, 1, 5. 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, hammer on. Practice that 15 times. I'm a little rusty on that one. Then the final thing for the practice this week is when you do 1, 2, hammer on, 1, 5, 1, 2, hammer on, 1, 5, 1. I'm going to do a pull off. So I'll do a 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, hammer on, 1, 5, 1, pull off, 1, 5. So I'm on the string and then I pluck it and then I pull off, hammer on, pull off. So I will do that 15 times. 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, hammer on, 1, 5, 1, pull off, 1, 5. So a little up to speed. I won't be good at it, but the up to speed would sound more like... I got to work on that. So that's what I'm working on all week. I'm actually leaving a lot of my thumb lead alone this week and just working on this, trying to work on a new song. Got a long way to go, but that's why it's called practice, and that's what it's all about. So all week long, we're going to be working on that. I'll see you on Friday with maybe a little bit of my song I've been working on, as well as the finishing of Dooley. And I hope to do it justice on Friday. Have a great week. PeePaw, Banjo. Adios.